A young man that is comfortable, he doesn't have much money like that, but he's got something that is bringing money in for him, or an old man that has lots of money, has influence, has lot of wealth, offshore accounts. Which one is better?
Moments with Tea, where we will be spilling the tea about lifestyle, day-to-day activities, and lots more. Do well to like, subscribe, share, and follow. Thank you.
Hello, friends. It's T here, and this is Moments with T. How are you? How was your weekend? I hope you had a nice and beautiful one. Mine was beautiful too. Thank you. So, there's this debate. Should I call it debate, or this particular read or lifestyle that's been that's been that I've been thinking about throughout the week, based on the news that broke out about this young celebrity girl that married her old husband, and they had a fight, and there were a lot of videos and pictures about domestic violence. And then it caused a stir on the internet. Everybody was saying their peak, they were saying their own, they were saying, oh, it's better to cry in a private jet than to go on the street and cry in a keke napep and all of those things. So I decided to bring this debate to you, my special friends. Honestly, what do you think? Growing with a young person, like starting from the scratch, growing, hustling, doing all sort of things to build your future, or marrying a ready-made man, but he's old, he's advanced in age, old enough to be your grandfather. And this topic, I'm putting it to you, my special friends, so that you all will tell me what you think, what your own take is, your own opinion. But I'm not going to leave without giving you, my besties, my own 2 cents. Honestly, I feel like it takes the grace of God to be able to thrive in marriage, because you you have your own normal character, and the person that you're going to marry, or that you're married to, or you're getting married to, has his own. We come from different backgrounds. As a matter of fact, if we do not come from different backgrounds, we have different different characters. Even if we come from the same mother's womb, even identical twins, they have different characters. One might be meek, the other might be like wild, you get. So my own 2 cents on this matter is, I believe it takes the grace of God to thrive in a marriage. And honestly, no marriage is perfect. I saw a lot of people bashing the young girl allegedly, and saying she was supposed to leave the man, nothing like when it gets to domestic violence, you're supposed to leave. That is my own take actually. When it gets to domestic violence, the eating has started. When a man starts eating a woman, then that's the end of it. It does not work. I have not heard it from anywhere that it does work from when a man starts eating a woman that he is married to. I don't know whatever provocation might get to you. You don't eat a woman. It is not normal for you to be eating a woman. So I feel like, whether old or young, the the specialty in eating women does not does not pertain to a particular age. It is in the blood. It is like there's this sort of monster that lives in that person. So whether old or young, it does not matter. So far you find peace. There are a lot of young women who have married older men and they are still okay. There's take of this popular woman, Shade Okoya. She married her husband. Her husband was older, like I think 30 or 40 years older than she was. And they are still married till now. That's a marriage worthy to emulate. Not that they don't have their own issues, they do have their own issues. It is a marriage worthy to emulate, that okay, whether you want to get married to an older person or a younger person, you can still make it work. If you want to make it work, you can actually still make it work. So I feel like the age does not matter so far you find peace. Once somebody gives you peace, you're marrying someone or you're with someone that gives you peace, then that's just it. There's practically nothing more to it. Nothing. So far you're with this person and you're happy, you have peace of mind. Every marriages have their own ups and downs. As a matter of fact, if you don't quarrel and settle, there will be no other space for you to have another fight. That's what I usually say. When we fight, we have to settle so that we will have another energy, we will have another time so that we'll fight another one. It is normal. It is like a normal thing to fight, to have issues in marriages. But domestic violence is out of it. Once it comes to eating, smashing head on the wall, pulling and doing all sort of things, saying derogatory words, I feel like it's you know that it's just time to up and go. Because once a man starts hitting a woman, I don't believe it stops. It doesn't. It goes on and on and on and on, and then it does not really come out nice. So there were people that were advising this younger girl that eh, you need your life, you need your children needs you. So if it is domestic violence, you need to get out. But honestly, I feel like you can't advise people that people that are married, people that are in love, or once it comes to husband and wife matters. I believe you should just give your own piece of advice, and you should just pray for that person, because honestly, you can't just put your mouth in a couple's talk, because at the end of the day they will still laugh at you. That is just the way it is. That's just the way it is. And I've been hearing rumors about this girl actually going back to her husband that was eating her older husband. I believe I used to hear that it is younger guys, younger men that usually eat their women. Probably they are frustrated or something. I do not, I have no hand in that. I do not condone. As a matter of fact, whether older or younger, once it turns to domestic violence, carry your bag and flee. So the news that we've been hearing on the internet has always been younger men eating their wives. But this older person, almost very advanced in age, like a granddad, eating your younger wife, I feel like there is more to it. Like it does not make sense. I have never heard it before. Like this is why some people don't even marry younger men, because they don't want that kind of childish. They will call it childish behavior. They believe an older man is advanced and more experienced and should have known all of these things before getting married to a younger person. So why you married to a younger person, someone that is old enough to be your grandchild, and then you're eating her as what? That is your wife. So why you eating someone that is supposed to be your wife? Honestly, we only heard from we heard from both parties actually. We heard from both parties, and everybody has said their own take. But I think when it comes to domestic violence, whether old or young, take your bag and flee. If it's just about arguing and shouting at each other, I feel like that's still normal. We can shout all you want, we can argue all we want, we make up. But if it turns out to domestic violence, I feel like that is out of it. I'm not sure it will ever work, honestly. So that's just my take, my special friends. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And like I always say, my DMs is slippery. You can come in and give me, if you don't want to comment, you can just give me your take in my inbox. And that's it, my special friends. I hope to see you next week when we'll come with another gist for you, my special friends. Until then, I hope you have a lovely and beautiful week ahead. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, give me a follow, and hit the notification button so that when I drop another video, you will be notified. Thank you. Bye.